We're Group 6, and we did our presentation on Best Buy.
Hi, I'm Anders, and here's our executive summary. Best Buy is a large retail sales company that sells consumer products such as electronics and appliances. It was founded in 1983 and based out of Richfield, Minnesota. Best Buy operates more than 1,150 stores together, with 970 being domestic locations. Other countries where Best Buy is located include Mexico, Puerto Rico, Canada, and China. The company also operates more than 100 Zoom shops or Buy Express automated retail stores. These are located in both malls and airports throughout the United States. The Best Buy company recorded revenues of $42.88 billion during 2019. There was a slight increase in revenue throughout the past several years. Their main competitors of Best Buy are Amazon and Walmart. Online retailers can compete better on price, selection, and availability of the same products. Competition from physical location retailers with lower overhead and broader selection. Best Buy fights hard to provide the lowest price for electronics, phones, computers, and appliances. They exclusively offer the newest products available before competitors and provide the best service possible to consumers, product knowledge, delivery, and installation.
Hi, my name is Autumn, and I'll be starting with the history of Best Buy. Best Buy was founded in 1966 by Richard M. Schultz and James Wheeler. It started as an audio specialty store called The Sound of Music, and a year later acquired two additional companies, Kencraft Hi-Fi and Virgo Company. In 1969, Richard Schultz bought out James Wheeler. As of 1978, Sound of Music operated 9 stores out of Minnesota, which happens to be part of the geographic location prone to tornadoes. Consequently, in 1981, the Roseville location was hit by a tornado. Schultz used this opportunity to his advantage as the storeroom was left unscathed and hit a tornado sale in the parking lot. He spent his entire marketing budget to advertise this, with the main catchphrase being Best Buys on everything. This sale made the company more money than was made in a typical month. Sound of Music was rebranded in 1983, where it transferred to focusing on consumer electronics and was renamed Best Buy. They also expanded their product lines to include home appliances and VCRs, widening their target customer base. The first superstore opened in Burnsville, Minnesota, which used a high-volume, low-price business model. They debuted in the New York Stock Exchange in 1987 and got rid of commission salespeople. They then created Concept 2 stores. In 1992, they made $1 billion in annual revenue and rolled out Concept 3 stores, which included larger buildings, more products, interactive touchscreen kiosks, and demonstration areas for surround sound products. 1998 led to an expansion in New England and their Concept 4 stores, similar to the stores we see today. In 2000, they acquired an independent music label called Redline Entertainment, and in 2001 bought out Musicland for $425 million. Later that same year, they bought Future Shop Ltd., which began their expansion internationally. Brad Anderson, who had worked at Best Buy since 1973, succeeded the original founder in 2002 as CEO. In October, they acquired Geek Squad, a computer repair business, and in 2003, US-based stores amounted to over 600, and a global sourcing office opened in Shanghai. Over the next few years, stores slowly opened internationally in places like England, Canada, and Puerto Rico. In 2012, they announced a transformation strategy in response to the revenue decline. This created the layout that we see now, with the Geek Squad acquiring a central desk in the store. The current CEO, Brian Dunn, resigned. In 2018, they revamped the branding with a new logo, and the current marketing campaign focuses on the company's culture, expertise, and employees. The new tagline, "Let's talk about what's possible," positions them as a helpful hand in the field of electronics. The new logo is featured on social media accounts, digital ads, TV commercials, and other areas. Their marketing focuses on being people-oriented and conversational, which is a shift from their history that was retail money-focused. Finally, in 2019, Best Buy announced their first female CEO, Corey Berry. Overall, the company's poor condition in 2012 made them realize that the revenue-focused marketing wasn't cutting it anymore. Best Buy's stock is doing well, and the company is fairly stable compared to a few years ago.
So I'm Ty, and I'll be doing the environmental analysis. And Best Buy's environment is driven by the large, diverse industry of technology. They're in a unique position where their in-store sales are okay, but they mainly excel online. Online, they compete with Amazon, eBay, and others like that. And the company has been struggling a little bit during this pandemic after rebounding substantially in the mid-2000s, and we can see the effect on it locally. But more for the environment, they have stores set up to where 70% of the US population is only a 15-minute drive to Best Buy. So they want to be in your communities. They want to be a mainstay in your community and help their local environments grow. They survey external stakeholders every year to gain an understanding of how their efforts are perceived and what stakeholders believe Best Buy could be doing better. They also survey their employees to see how their time at the company has been, what has their experience been like dealing with the customers, dealing with their bosses and other coworkers. Other things they've done is set up a blog on their website, so all of their corporate social responsibilities are made accessible and easy to find for the public. Stuff they do there is like setting up solar panels and working with like NFL players and stuff like that to give back to the communities again. And we can see in our own community that Best Buy has recently shut its doors, and they had been in service in the area for about 10 years, and they had provided me personally with some great experience, but we'll go more into what they can do to change in the future later on.
Our current marketing plan for Best Buy. Best Buy is accomplishing its current objective and performances by using the Renewed Blue strategy transformation. In November of 2012, the company faced two fundamental problems: negative comparable sales and declining operating income rate. The strategy worked great for them. The comparable sales and operating income rate are now up. Non-GAAP earnings per share have grown at a compound annual growth rate of 8%, and a total shareholder return over the last 5 years was 263%, ranking them in the top 10% of 500 companies. Importantly, the company provided it. It's possible to win with the combination of competitive prices and higher level of service. Best Buy company believes it is operating in an opportunity-rich environment driven by customers and innovation. Best Buy goes into deep depth of studying what the company sells and evolving how it sells. Examples like launching Total Tech Support, a new Geek Squad offering that provides ongoing support for customers' tech, no matter where or when they bought it. This offering is available nationwide in Canada and 200 stores in 10 U.S. cities. Best Buy recently expanded its Home Advisor program to all major U.S. markets and now has 300 advisors who are specially trained to provide free in-home consultation to help customers find the right technology for their satisfying needs.
I'm Corey, and I did my research on the marketing mix plan for Best Buy. So as of 2020, there are several marketing strategies like product, service, innovation, marketing investment, customer experience, which have helped the brand grow. Best Buy's product marketing strategy is electronics retail. The products they offer are broken down into 6 different categories, which are: 1, consumer electronics like TVs, cameras, and headphones. 2, they have computers and mobile phones. 3, entertainment like movies, video games, and music albums. 4, appliances like refrigerators and laundry machines. 5, services like Geek Squad and delivery services. And 6, be other like beverages, snacks, and gift cards. Best Buy's pricing strategy is offering affordable common electronics to its target group of customers, those aged between 16 and 50 years old. Its prices are 10 to 15% lower than its competitors, and they can offer a 20% online discount and free shipping when you use their website. Best Buy has a global presence, so pricing strategy varies based on market conditions and competition. Best Buy will have special discounts too, like Black Friday and Cyber Monday. They have coupons and trade-in deals as well. Some Best Buy stores even have a personal shopping assistant, which can be booked in advance. Best Buy's placement strategy is retail stores and online sales. They have over 1,000 retail stores located across the globe, but are mostly located in North America. Stores are mostly located in highly populated areas to increase the number of potential customers. And some Best Buy stores have reacted to the increasing number of electric cars by having an electric car charging station in some of their parking lots. This increases brand loyalty and can maintain customers for longer. Best Buy's promotion strategy is using brand and distribution to gain customers. Best Buy uses brand awareness by putting its logo on all products and advertisements. And Best Buy has midnight releases for highly anticipated things such as new video games and video game consoles. It also has Black Friday deals with large lines of people waiting to be let in at midnight. Overall, Best Buy has an in-depth variety of a marketing mix with some very strong points and some places that could use some more thought and innovation.
The third and final piece of the current marketing plan is going to be the SWOT analysis. The strengths include the Geek Squad. Best Buy has employees who are experts with technology, which sets them apart from other retailers who have regular worker-station electronics. They're also very adaptable, which is shown by how long they've been around compared to other past electronics companies. Best Buy is a great omni-channel, which results in a store where the longer you stay, the more you buy. Intensive cost management has led to higher earnings in their extensive portfolio, which includes Magnolia, Insignia, and Pacific sales companies, which strengthens their grip on the market. When it comes to weaknesses, in times of economic downturn, electronics aren't a necessity. This can lead to decreased sales for the company. The online portion of the store, while they're doing better than they were in the past, still isn't matching other online retailers such as Amazon, and that leaves a weak point in the business. Best Buy employees also have a reputation for either avoiding customers or being too pushy. More so than the employee issue, their customer service is viewed as deplorable. This can be seen in reviews on Trustpilot, where customers say things such as, "I would rate the delivery after sales, customer service, and return service a 0 if it was an option," and "Best Buy's customer service is the worst I've ever experienced." They need to work on how the customers view them. They're also currently dealing with a lot of negative publicity, as a former CEO had intimate relations with an employee, and the current CEO also has allegations against her pertaining to a romantic relationship with a company executive. The weaknesses presented here show that what areas Best Buy can look into to add and navigate as potential opportunities. Overall, they have room for improvement and growth, which is something a business needs if they're to stick around. For the third part, we go to opportunities. The release of new products by Apple and other electronics companies that Best Buy can capitalize on, and e-commerce is very popular and becoming even more so, as seen by their growing website presence, and if they can figure out how to compete with Amazon, that would be a huge opportunity. Best Buy could restart their customer service program and listen to customer reports, and eventually turn the negative view into a positive one that will increase their positive publicity by a large amount and bring in more money. Best Buy should also look into the ever-expanding amount of emerging markets internationally. More acquisitions are also possible in the future, especially with the declining strength of department stores. Finally, we get to threats. The biggest threat at Best Buy is Amazon. They recently became the largest consumer electronics retail store, which means Best Buy is only number 2. Other electronics retailers always have large discounts on their products, which can undercut Best Buy's prices, and technological advancements can cause Best Buy's main selling products to become obsolete. When we watch this advertisement, we see 2 obvious marketing plays. The first one would be a play on emotional connection and family in these struggling times, which is something we see in many current advertisements. It also has a subtle nod to diversity, which is very popular currently in the entertainment industries pertaining to the Black Lives Matter movement.
So going into our case study, we have Amazon. And Amazon is a company that feels a lot like Best Buy in the way that they do business. and how they've evolved for the 21st century, except Amazon was the driving force behind the switch on how sales are conducted in the 21st century. Amazon has they're two companies in one, essentially. They have Amazon as housing the entire company, and then they have small retailers selling their products on Amazon. And because of this, they create this two-party situation where they have a wider range than most stores, as well as lower prices. And so that puts a lot of companies around Best Buy size in a tough situation. They want to specialize in just electronics, but when Amazon has all the electronics and a wider selection and for a possibly lower price, it makes it really tough for these niche type of stores to compete. You need to be like a Walmart or Target and have a wide variety and sell a lot of things if you want to be able to compete with the likes of Amazon. And so without like going too far off on like personal opinions, but going into some theories on what they can do, it's a tough uphill climb. Jeff Bezos is on track to become the world's first trillionaire, and that's a lot of money. That's more than, I mean, we talk about billionaires in a big light and having a lot of money. This guy's going to be a trillionaire. And so what can your business do to compete with that, guys? And it's not an easy solution. We've seen the closing of the Marquette Best Buy during COVID-19 only a few weeks ago. When our presentation was given to us, Best Buy was still open and there wasn't a word of it closing yet. And this isn't a problem that's just for Best Buy. In the Marquette community over the last couple of years, we've seen Shopco, Office Max, Gander Mountain, Gander Outdoors, JCPenney's, Pier 1 Imports, and Yonkers all close their doors. These are niche brick and mortar type stores that are just getting pushed out of the market by this. It's not a monopoly, but it's getting there. It's pretty close. And like I said, $1 trillion doesn't come from anywhere. And so it's not impossible to compete with Amazon. It's just pretty tough.
All right, so the new innovation we are introducing to Best Buy retailers is the Rent-A-Phone program. In a generalized sense, this program will allow customers to take home a cell phone for a certain period of time, either chosen by the customer or the Best Buy company. This program will be used when an individual is getting their phone repaired at the store or any other reason. So how it works. The Geek Squad is considered to be experts with technology, and they could be of use of this program by downloading the customer's information and transfer it over to a different cell phone. Although I do not have much experience with technology, I'm sure this can also be done by a simple SIM card. So price, rates should be offered by daily and monthly timeframes. They should not be offered as weekly timeframes because this can push the customer to purchase the service longer than they may need, which therefore will lead to more revenue for Best Buy. The suggested price that we came up with is $10 per day and $100 per month. With that said, we are only university students and prices should be discussed through the company with factors such as cellular data and storage accounted for. So promotion, this program should be promoted through social media, magazines, TV commercials, the Best Buy website, and Black Friday sales. Social media is a key place to promote a new product because out of the 7.7 billion people in this world, 3.5 billion are in fact online in some way. In other words, 1 in 3 people have a social media account. Black Friday is one of the most important holidays for businesses. This is because it's the beginning of the Christmas shopping season. All the best deals and promotions are listed around this time to bring customers in to purchase certain products. Promoting the Rent-A-Phone program during this time period would be a smart marketing decision. And then it is important for a business to leave a good impression on customers. And then leaving a good impression can ensure that a customer will come back and shop again. Pretty self-explanatory. And then providing such a program like the Rent-A-Phone program will allow Best Buy's name to flourish. Going back to good impressions, a customer may share this new program with others through the word of mouth marketing, which is obviously the most powerful form of marketing. From our knowledge, we know of no other company with a current brand image or anything similar to Best Buy has a program of this sort. So Best Buy would have the first mover advantage. And then this program would help increase revenue for Best Buy because of the first mover advantage, and it can be defined as a competitive advantage gained by the initial occupant of a market segment. So once the community learns about this new program, it will be utilized to its fullest potential. And then the Rent-A-Phone program, which was now introduced, is to help the Best Buy company gain revenue and brand awareness through the use of renting out cell phones to customers in need. We believe that this program should be implemented in the Best Buy company because many individuals go without a cell phone for many different reasons. In today's society, it is nearly impossible to go through one day without contacting another person. Whether it's insignificant or the most important news, a cell phone is important in our everyday lives. Thank you. We hope you enjoy this presentation, and the slide credits go to SlidesGo.